What's up, dudes? We are in the garage. We have no video to film today other than to do some stuff around the shop, the Juicy Garage shop. I do want to take a look at this front end, make sure everything's good, kind of go over the bike and make sure it's good. Sunday I flipped a Stoppie, going really slow speeds, but just being up there, falling on its face and then to the side, it's not a good look. So I just kind of want to take a look at it, make sure the front end is good. I think I need to adjust this side a little higher because the right side's a little too high. And then just kind of go over the frame. And then on the 2TO, I bought a 50 fairing for it. I also flipped a Stoppie on that thing, which is what cursed me the whole day. So the throttle screen is broken. I ordered a new one, and it should be here next week sometime. But for now, I'm gonna have to rock it with no indication of when the battery's gonna die, because it doesn't show anything. I'll tell you guys. I'll show you guys in a bit. Yeah, it wasn't a good weekend for me. My problem was that Sunday I wasn't feeling it. I hadn't really slept very good. I didn't go to sleep till 3 in the morning, and I just wasn't all there. So it was a user error. It wasn't the bike, it was me. I rolled normal like I normally do, but towards the end, there's this little thing that you mentally kind of go through when you do Stoppies, that you want to get further and further and further, and you gotta, sometimes towards the end when you start losing speed, the way you get to that spot that you want is you go higher. And I was at a safe spot where I normally stay at, and I wanted to get a couple more feet, and your boy tipped over. So luckily I was going so slow, I was able to just kind of like jump out of the front end. The bike kind of fell on my back and it scratched. You guys are about to see some leg content. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is all titanium all the way up to my back. I would show you that, but that's a little too much. But so luckily it didn't go too far deep into my leg. I do have a bruise on this side too. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is whole bruised. These knees are bruised, but luckily I am no longer riding without these. So I used to rock these back when I was learning. These are knee pads for motorsports. They're called Titan Pros. I paid like $90 for these. I think maybe 100, I don't remember. They were expensive, but these have kind of a joint movement to it. So I have these, and I also have a couple. I have, my girlfriend got some for her. And then I have these basic ones, which are Titan Sports. These ones are the basic ones. They have very minimal movement, as you can tell. These aren't as comfortable because you put them on, and when you put them on, say you put them on like this, right? This flop will still kind of be there. So it's kind of uncomfortable, but I'm gonna go ahead and start wearing my knee pads because I don't think my knees can take one more fall. But the good thing about these is when you put these on, make sure, because this is the right side. When you put these on, you tighten from here, and you can tighten from here. So they just clip in like that. It's nothing crazy. When I was first learning how to stunt a couple years back, this is what I would rock. And the only bad thing about these is when you're doing like knee knocker stuff, they're not the most comfortable thing to be having on. But I really need to start taking care of my knees because I've taken so many falls, and I feel like one more and my ACL might rip, or I just injure it to a point where it's just bugging me. So I'm gonna go ahead and start rocking these bad boys again. And I want to get me a chest protector, just because I know I'm gonna keep trying to go crazy and go as far as I can in Stoppies. So I want to have some type of back protection because the bike did hit my back and I'm sore from it, but I was lucky. Anytime you come out of a Stoppie walking is a blessing. So a lot of people that flip Stoppies usually have broken backs or they just get really injured. But so as of right now, the only problems I see with the bike, a little bit of the headlight up here. My RSC just got a little scuff here. Other than that, there's nothing on that. My Brembo got a little scratch here, and it has some nasty knot in there. So I'm gonna clean that out. But pretty much this is just a garage video. There's not much to it other than just to mess around with the bike. So I ain't got nothing going on today. It's raining, and I figured I haven't done a garage video, so wrench with me today. We're gonna start off with cleaning that bleeder because there's something in there. There's like some dirt in here. Yeah, there we go. They look solid. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I adjust my forks. This is how I do it. There's probably different ways out there, probably more specific, like the right way to do it, but I don't do it that way. I just do it however. As I jack up my front. There we go. I jack up my front. So this only applies for people with cages, by the way. Fall on it. Tilt you guys a little bit down. Actually, I'm gonna end up moving you guys. Bada boom, bada bing. So now that the front end is pretty much loose, I'm gonna go ahead and loosen up the bolts. And loosen up, bam, 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 bam. So it should be six bolts in total. And just know that your front end will drop. So just keep that in mind so you can put something under your wheel if it's too high. Sometimes also when you're circling, or if you are, say, if you drop your bike a lot, say if you're doing straight line and you wreck, most of the times you usually don't bend your forks, but they will get out of whack, so they will feel crooked. All you gotta do is loosen them up and then re-straighten your front end. I usually just put my foot in here, just kind of do this, and then let it move around. Go. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off. So this is the 50 front fender. It looks really good. I just put one bolt on there to mock it up, but it's a little too flimsy. But I do want to see. It looks way cleaner like this. With 5 different mounting points. This one looks like all I need to do is notch these a little bit further out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with the drill. Get her done. So now the other thing is I gotta find bolts that are the same one as these, which I should have just for this occasion. I'm planning on taking this thing to a trail or something. I mean, I know it doesn't have trail tires, but that'd be so wicked. So fun to do. The only bad thing is I only got one. My girlfriend might want to. Might have to take the girl. There we go. all I had to do was notch these two a little bit. Now she's as straight as. That was crazy is when I flipped this thing. we are alive. This thing just hit this. Oh my god, this thing was on. Good thing is it was on eco mode. I didn't freaking turn the key back off. So this thing went straight towards me because I grabbed it from here thinking it was off. Actually I didn't even know I had it on. I guess I had it on when I moved it over here. But I was holding on to this, trying to look at the bars, and then twisted it a little bit. They went flying towards me. But look at this thing, doesn't weigh very much. It did freak me out though a little bit. But look at this screen. I ended up flipping this thing too, sadly. Yeah, the screen is cooked. I ordered a new one, so should fix that. But other than that, look at that 50 fender on it. This is a CRF 50. It looks really good. Yeah, so hopefully charge this up and probably go get some videos from this thing. Go hit like some trails or something. Should be fun.